My name is Nir Hoffman. I'm a professor of anesthesiology at UCLA in the David Geffen School of Medicine. So it became clear to me that there were little to no Jewish medical students in the classes anymore. Out of 175, there were probably less than a handful. What I discovered was that there is very likely an illegal race-based admission system that was set up there by a very small group of people. And then on top of that, I discovered that there was an entire curriculum built into the mandatory first year classes that was anti-Semitic, it was anti-American, it was anti-capitalism, basically our Western way of life. And it was being taught without hesitation to first year medical students at the expense of classes that really they would need in order to be better physicians, to learn how to be doctors. Every time we put out a press piece about one of these really bad classes, they canceled the class, days before. There's a lot of pressure on them now that it's been exposed and the world has seen just how ridiculous it is. And they're getting a lot of pushback from the people that built that curriculum, as well as some of their radicalized students, which are saying this is suppressing free speech. Then when everything erupted on October 7th and you saw these blatant anti-Semitic displays in the school and people started looking more closely at the curriculum, that's when it kind of became clear that the UCLA medical school DEI, or JEDI as they call it, Justice, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion, had become so radicalized and off target that it was creating and fomenting anti-Semitism. And that's when I think that people stood up and said, hey, that's enough. When I was organizing the Israel mission, I thought it would be a really good idea to have Ian and representatives of Do No Harm, etc., join our mission and put them together, first of all, so that we can kind of cross-pollinate and also bear witness to what's going on in Israel. We went there to show solidarity and support, and much of the time they were asking us, how are we doing and are we okay, and how with the anti-Semitism. So it felt a little bit odd that we were going there in the middle of a war and they're more worried about us. What they realized when we came there was that they're concerned obviously for the safety of the Jews, but also for the safety of the American nation and whether this country is really robust and will be able to withstand such upheaval. DEI is an idea. So in general, the idea that there should be diversity in the class, meaning that there shouldn't be some kind of restriction against certain people based on race, religion, is a good idea. And we shouldn't be discriminating against people. Now, people have taken the idea of DEI and radicalized it. We don't want students to not be able to do medicine and be knowledgeable about some of these other topics. And the evidence we have from the UCLA medical school experience is that it's dramatically impacting their ability to pass boards, to pass classes. And so I think the first thing we need to do is just remember that this is essentially, at the end of the day, a specialty trade school. You're learning to become a physician, and we have to achieve those goals.